Hey y'all, hey, happy Monday evening. So I totally forgot to record this morning, y'all. I took a week off recording last week to catch up on editing and everything, my other videos. I have, I think, one more video to upload, and then we'll be back on track. The goal is to record Sunday, a quick Sunday through Friday, edit on Saturday, and then put up on Monday for the week prior, right? So my goal is to be a week behind posting. Oh God, how does that work? You know what I mean? So for this week, it'll be last week's stuff for the vlog. But I didn't record anything last week. So yeah, let's catch up from the weekend. Nothing really happened. Went to Side Hustle on Sunday. Kind of had some epiphanies Saturday and Sunday. With personal life stuff. I mean, just business, getting my shit together. Basically to stop playing around with myself on the business side. I've already decided to stop playing around with myself on the fitness side, hence why I'm taking the rest of the year off. But stop playing around with myself on the business side. Stop tiptoeing my way in and just go full force, because I know who the fuck I am. So yeah, doing some stuff on that. Side hustle will be coming to a close in a couple of months, to give 100% on my personal business. But yeah, so over the weekend, shout out to my girl Aurelia competed, and then I had a opposing client compete as well I think she competed in a show in San Diego, she competed in a show in Phoenix. Aurelia competed in San Diego. So congratulations to both of them. Sunday really didn't do much. Today, went to work. My best friend is coming in. Y'all remember the Miami video? So my best friend is coming into town today. I totally forgot. And she messaged me today, was like, it's still good if I stay at your house? I mean, of course it is. Of course it is. So she'll be coming in. I think her flight got in 40 minutes ago, but she hasn't texted me, so I'm assuming the flight's running late. Me and Bae. This is Bae right here, y'all. That's Bae right there. We're both going to the gym. We have 2 gym memberships, and they're about right across the street from each other. So she's going to the other gym because she's going to go to Zumba class for her cardio. I am going to work out upper body today. The workout that I'm following, I have to rearrange the days because I am doing training with my trainer, leg days on Wednesday, and the workout that I'm following has glutes on Tuesday. And if you ever train glutes with me, which I don't think anybody on here that's watching has, I never suggest training when it comes to glute and leg training. I never suggest training a body part that is lagging with a body part that is your strong suit the day after. So glutes would be my strong suit. I have no problem activating my glutes, turning them on in any workout. But considering that legs and glutes are similar exercises, just different in how the variation is of how you hip hinge or lean or whatever have you, I would not suggest training my legs the day after I train my glutes, because it would be so much easier for me to continuously activate my glutes on my leg day, since it's the next day and my leg day is my lacking body part, if that makes sense. And I'm sure it's the same for maybe some upper body parts when it comes to people that train shoulders, traps, and back, I guess. I don't know. It's not my specialty. It's Shantae's specialty, so I've learned a lot from her training shoulders. Don't look at my shoulders now. We ain't there yet, but we getting back. So yeah, that's all I got going on. Yeah, so my bestie's coming in tonight, so we'll probably hang out tonight. We ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna go to Whole Foods to get some stuff, and then go to sleep and go to work tomorrow. That's it. Hey y'all, hey. So I have been doing a piss poor job of being on here. You take a week off of filming and it's like you don't even know how to act. So today I didn't do anything. I went to work. I am about to be on my way home, but I wanted to go to this boba tea place and I am so happy that I stopped here. It is so beautiful in the inside. Such a cute coffee house. But I wanted a boba coffee tea. And this little area is so gorgeous. I don't know if I put on Instagram that maybe, or put on YouTube or Instagram, but this is the little area downtown kind of by my work. And it is so cute down here. Cute little boutiques and stuff like that. But yeah, I am loving the vibes in here. I got a punch card because I plan on coming back. Definitely didn't need any coffee, but I didn't want regular boba tea. Bae went and got boba today, and she told me about it, and that's what made me want to go get some boba tea. But anyway, I am headed home, y'all. I still have to go to the gym today, and then my best friend's in town. She came to go to, I don't know if I told you this already, but she came to go to her friend's retirement that's here. I was gonna go with her. It's tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna go. I had promised Bae that we would do some festivities for Juneteenth anyway. Yeah, that's all I got.
Fools like them, they suss me out and then they ghost. Girls like me, I like a magnet to
Okay, YouTube fam. So let me tell you my thoughts this morning. I just got finished with check-ins. What you say?
Hey girl, hey.
She's a mess. You're done. So I just got finished with check-ins and my thoughts this morning, like Bae kept asking me, what's wrong? And I was basically just telling her, like, so today we decided we were gonna go happy Juneteenth. What? It's Wednesday. Did I say happy Wednesday? Bae, these things don't work no more?
What things?
Oh, they need to be charged. The lights. Everything in this house has to be charged. You know what we did or what we didn't do? We didn't incorporate this in our Sunday reset.
You didn't have a Sunday. Well, you didn't have a Sunday reset.
I did. For the stuff that needed to be
Sunday
reset.
reset in my bathroom.
For the stuff that needs to be reset. I want to wear pants like yours. I have some of those.
Okay, then.
Look at y'all booty. It's so ginormous. In a good way, babe.
Whatever. Get what you need so I can iron.
Anyway, what I was saying was, do you know where, oh, maybe I didn't bring it in the house. I brought a bunch of stuff in the house. Do you know where that drawstring bag is? Oh, it's right here. So what I was telling Bae was, because she kept asking what was wrong this morning, and we had decided that we were going to go on a date day. She has homework tonight. But I was just explaining to her that there was nothing wrong, but when I'm an all or nothing kind of girl, so when I decide to do something, which was get back in my business, I like go full force and I want to take every waking hour that I can. I can't stop thinking about it, etc., etc. So nothing was wrong, but I low-key was telling her, I was telling her low-key that I didn't want to go out anymore, but I was trying to make myself get out of that headspace because I did want to go out. And I always talk about how we have such limited time, you know, daily, weekly, with all the things that we have going on, which is one of the reasons why I'm about to give up side hustle and dedicate the time and energy that I was dedicating before to my posing business. And side hustle was great, but it is now taking up time. It served its purpose, right? It served its purpose. Financially, it served its purpose educationally, because there were some things that I wanted to learn. And they actually took the time to teach me a lot of things that wasn't even my responsibility, but they still taught me because I wanted to learn it. Anyway, all that to say is when I get a thing and I'm focused on it, I just want to do it all day, every day. And I don't normally have days off during the week because of my regular job. So when I had a day off today because of the celebration of Juneteenth, I was kind of like, I got up, sat on the couch, got started on some work stuff and personal business stuff, and then started watching YouTube. And then I kind of didn't want to go do anything anymore, but I had to let that spirit go because I really did want to go out and do something. I just didn't want to stop right then and there. But realistically speaking, Bae has to come back and do her homework tonight, so I can just do that tonight. Like, I don't have to do it right now. So all of that. I did my check-ins today. Coach has increased my carbs. Coach increased my carbs last week because he has accepted that we are doing a full off season. Yeah, so like I low-key lost like 1.5 pounds, and I've been eating. And I haven't been doing any cardio, even though I said I was going to incorporate more cardio because my food is going up. And when I say more, just like 15 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week on the Peloton. But yeah, so I just did my measurements. I dropped 1/2 inch in my waist. I think that mostly comes from reincorporating more water back like I should have been. And that probably also what comes with weight loss. So that probably has been my true weight. This is probably my true weight. But yeah, I'm not really focused on the weight, but I send him my weight, glute measurement, and waist measurements because just, I mean, that's how you track your data. I don't think anybody watches me that's not bodybuilding, but for the non-bodybuilding community, it's just a piece of data along with photos, etc. So yeah, I actually wasn't even going to do my check-ins today. I was going to do them tomorrow, but all the things that we have going on today, and I had only been drinking water this morning because we hadn't gone out. We're going to go out and have breakfast. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get my check-ins out of the way. Like, I wasn't doing anything else. So, yeah, y'all.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't want
Y'all, we are done with breakfast. Hey, how was your breakfast?
Woo, I'm about to be lit. You know, it don't take much, babe.
So silly. We had a mimosa flights. And we're about to go get coffee because I have not had coffee today. And we're going to go see Bad Boys 3, right? Bad Boys 3. It doesn't start until 1. Well, the movie theater that we picked, secondary. We would have made that 12 o'clock, babe.
I know
Doesn't
we
start
would've
until
made it
1.
back.
Oh,
then
but you want to see
you
the...
had introduced me to this fancy X screen.
So we were rushing because I was acting crazy in the house, taking my sweet time, doing all kind of random things. And whatever. I just like hanging out with Bae, and it just doesn't happen often. We live in the same house, of course, but we both be busy. So she's at the movie theater for 12. That's the one by the house. And when we saw... What are we doing?
You already know.
Why do I have to drive? I have a government job.
You didn't even drink nothing.
I drink a whole mimosa. This is some bullshit. See how I always get duped? What was I saying, y'all? This is bullshit. I fucking hate driving, y'all. But while we were here and we realized it was a line, which it actually wasn't that busy. Well, it's busy, but the line was just people. It wasn't a lot of people. Anyway, what what did we end up doing? Oh, we ended up looking at other movie theaters just to see like what the times were, and we found this movie theater called, what is it called?
I don't know. The
X
Cinemark is the name of the theater,
No,
but this
don't be
type
telling them the
of
name of the theater, babe. People be stalking. The
It's
type
an
of
X
screen is
screen.
called an X screen. So it's like, it's a 270 degree. It's almost like surround sound screen. So surround screen. Surround
basically
look.
3 screens.
Yeah, so Bae wanted to try it out, even though she has mad homework because she was trying to get home early. But now we are going to go do the, oh shit. I just said I was gonna go do the, I don't need help starting the car. I just said I was gonna do this meeting.
What meeting?
Oh, my trainer just said he wanted to reschedule.
Yes.
Yes, so I can stay at home and do the thing. Well, I still need to go to the gym.
You
You
got
ain't
to
doing no
with
gym
it?
thing. Well, no. I need to go to the gym and lift the weights. What are we talking about?
The screen.
Okay,
The
so
movie.
anyway, the movie screen thing, whatever. It's supposed to be some cool screen. I'll record it so y'all can see it. But now we're gonna go to some movies at 1 because she's helping on that screen. Even though we can't wait the 12 o'clock movie so you can get home and do your homework.
But you already purchased
It
tickets.
doesn't matter. We can get a refund.
How?
Girl, please. You haven't even
Okay.
met me. She want to go to this X screen. I know she do. I'm gonna let her get her X screen on. All right, y'all.
Oh, hey, slow down, Mike. Okay, you're making me sick. I would slow down if you hadn't already.
Hey, y'all. Hey, we just got finished with the movies. So, how did you like the movie?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny and it was fun, so I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. It was. Had little funny parts, you know. It was cute. It was cute. It was good. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm going to, wait. I don't know. Hey, y'all. Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday. Y'all, I really do not have much to post on this week's YouTube. So, anyway, oh, I'm headed to work, but I wanted to take Bae to grab a little bite to eat. Nothing crazy. We're not gonna sit down or anything. It's this restaurant called Toastique, and I feel like they had a Toastique. I don't know what's going on. I feel like they had a Toastique when I was in Cali, so I feel like it is multiple states. It's not just here, but I mean, it's just literally how it sounds. Have a bunch of open face toast items, and how you doing? And I'm gonna grab a coffee from there too. Why is Bae? Oh, y'all, hold on. Why Bae wearing my Crocs? My sparkle Mickey Mouse Crocs. She's talking about she wanna know what it's like to be me. I'm fancy. A mess. But yeah, so we're gonna go there. It's literally across the street, and then I'm going to drop her back off at home, and then I'm gonna head to work. Hi guys. How you have the window down?
I don't know. It's hot.
Hi guys, we went to Busboys and Poets to get a coffee and a hot chocolate, and then Toastique. They put cucumbers on my sandwich, and I did not have time for them to remake it, so they gave me a free item, whichever I chose.
They didn't forget to not put olives on mine, so
Blueberry chai pudding for dessert later. It is coconut milk, blue spirulina, lime coconut water, berry jam, maple syrup, blueberries, granola, goji berries, goji berries, and coconut. I love goji berries.
I said Tucson, tuna. So
Yeah, you was on something. I don't know what you was thinking about. Y'all, So I did not take my phone in with me because I'm like, I'm just running in here to get something to eat. Nothing can happen where I would want to record. Nothing like crazy happened, but just stuff that I would have liked to put on YouTube. So I go, because I did not bring my food. So there's this little place around the corner from work. It's like a little teriyaki place, right? So I got extra shrimp teriyaki with white rice and veggies. And the lady that ordered before me, I guess she ordered for her whole work section because it was just taking them a long time. I mean, they do the little hibachi grill thing right there, so whatever. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to just stand here. Let me go walk around. It's really nothing in the little mini mall, like 5 stores. But I'm like, oh, let me go walk around. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go walk to the dollar store. And the reason why I was going to go to the dollar store was because typically the dollar store has like energy drinks, and I'm gonna go work out after work. So I was like, oh, I could just get my energy drink now. Which I originally was gonna go to the gas station on the way back to work, but I'm like, I'm already over here, so let me just go do this. So in my walk to the grocery store, there was a beauty supply store. And I have been wanting to go into a beauty supply store because I haven't been in a while because locks, like, why do I need to go in there? But I couldn't remember why I was going to the beauty supply store. So I went in there and I'm like, maybe it'll spark my memory. And it did. As soon as I walked in, hair dye. So Bay and I was going to dye our hair. I was going to dye my hair for multiple reasons. One, this gray is getting out of control. And it's like random gray. But two, my hair, most people have never noticed because you only see it in certain light, but my hair is like a red brown, right? And with the gray and then the locks and the things, it's looking dull. And I used to dye my hair like red, auburn red, all the time, and I loved it. Oh, I miss it. But anyway, so I just feel like a black or a jet black just makes your hair look healthy. Like, it looks healthier. It just, I don't know. To me, it does. And Bay, I was gonna dye Bay's hair too because same thing, the gray, and it's getting like that. It's like a weird, like sandy black. Like, I don't know. But I wanted to dye her hair like a color. She doesn't care whatever I want to do. Like, she's like, I don't care. But I just bought us both black. I really wanted to do the henna dye because it's just a lot more healthier. I just got a semi-permanent dye, like a rinse. I've never personally dyed my hair. I've always done like a rinse. So when I say I've dyed my hair, it's been a rinse, but I've gone to the salon and gotten professionally dyed red. But yeah, I like the rinses. But I'm low-key got scared with the henna dye because it was saying something about with the henna, because it's particles, if you don't make sure you wash it very well, having locks, like it's considered the most cleanest, healthiest for your hair. But if you don't wash it very well, then the particles get stuck in your hair and then they get mold and all. And I got scared. So I was like, let's just get this regular dye that I used to use before. And I get it. It may not be that serious, but it is to me, y'all. Like, that's just me. It's who I am. But anyway, so I went back to check out my food and it wasn't ready. So then I was like, fine, I'll just walk to the dollar store. Now, like I said before, I was going to the dollar store because typically the dollar stores I've been to before, they have energy drinks, right? So I get in the dollar store, I'm walking around to find the drinks. I finally get to the aisle, the snack aisle, and the energy drinks. This guy, out of the blue, don't I know you from somewhere? Now, if that scared y'all, it didn't scare me, but that's how loud he was. I was like, no. I feel like I got Shantae'd. And normally I would just ignore people, but he was so loud, and he was an older guy. He had a cane, and I was just like, no, I don't think so. And he was like, don't I know you from somewhere? He kept saying it, and I was like, oh my God, who let their grandpa out without supervision? So it's like, no, sir, I don't think you do. He was like, yeah, I do. You from Africa. So I'm like, maybe he does know someone that looks like me. Is it the locks that make you say I'm from Africa? Like, no. No, it's not. Oh, okay. You sure you're not from Africa? I'm like, at one point in time. I didn't know what else to say. So he was like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry. I thought I knew you from somewhere. I was like, by that time, I realized they didn't have the energy drinks that I wanted. They only had like Red Bull and Monster, and those make my stomach hurt. Yeah. So then I went back, and on the way back, there's an Aldi next door, and I went to Aldi and had me an Aldi Vine. They had some Alani's, so I got one of those. But I don't know why it took me out. It didn't scare me, but it took me out laughing wise. Like in my head, I was like, oh my God. Because he was so loud. And we were the only two in that aisle, but he was so loud. Like so loud. But that's all. I'm headed back to work. I have so much work today. I procrastinated all week. And yeah, I have a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna try to get it all done because I'm leaving on time because I'm going straight to the gym. So, well, I'm going home to change, and then I'm going to the gym. I'm never gonna let that out of my head. You from Africa? It's gonna live in my head rent free. Y'all, I really love the area I live in. This is the cutest idea ever. It's called Game On. It is a bar and an arcade. Like all the old school games like pinball, etc. And it looks like they're having karaoke tonight. This is across the street from my house, y'all. I love it out here. Hey y'all, hey. And some things are just kind of like, do I really want y'all to know all that about my life? And then other things I feel like I don't want to share because we've already talked about the Me Too crowd. It really bothers me, guys. And I'm trying to be better. I really am. I'm trying to be better. But it bothers me because people be like Me Too and it don't be the same. Let's talk about some things that I am doing. I'm officially filing for a trademark. I'm rebranding. I hired someone for social media help. And what I thought I was hiring, not what I thought I was getting. I'm getting what I need, but it's just crazy how everything works out. So what I thought I was hiring was, I think what everybody thinks when they are hiring someone for social media branding or social media help with rebranding and stuff was just basically someone to redo my social media. But what I ended up getting, what you pay for versus what you got, it actually, what I ended up getting was someone that understood what my personal issues were with certain things on social media, and that can help me tailor what I need to do for social media with how I am in my social media presence and how I am as a person without changing who I am. And to me, that's more important because I think that what I thought I was struggling with social media, and it's not really to get likes, it's not really to get followers, it's to create an audience, to grow my business is what my goal is. But what things that I thought my issue was with social media, she's helping me get to a space, like through our conversations that we've had, through her tips and tricks, is helping me get to a space that is palatable for me and my audience. And I like that. So you might not see a difference on my social media as far as like how people redo their social media and make it like all this one type of grid and stuff like that. You might not see a physical difference because that's what I thought that it was going to be like. And it's not that she doesn't do that. I like the fact that she doesn't have what I would assume to be a cookie cutter program. Through our conversation is the rebranding piece, and I think that's why she's good at what she does on social media, because it's the branding piece and not just the social media piece. And that's kind of like what I want to focus on. So the difference is, you might not notice if it doesn't cater to you, if you're not the audience, but the difference is that I think is going to be seen is stuff that is going to cater to my posing clients, future posing clients, my business in posing, etc., and other things that will fall under there that I'm working on, and merging my business account with my personal account and just having that as one account, which is very, very difficult for me. And here we go. I'm going to share something about me. I really kind of err on these things, but I will say something about me that I do have a hard time with is, I've had not a hard time, like I'm struggling, but I have not liked this my whole life. And the reason why I thought to have like most people, I think, a posing account and a me account, it's not that I am not a posing coach, but that's not all that I am. And I hate being put in a box. I've always hated being put in a box because I am so multifaceted. Like, there's so many aspects about me, and there's so many things that I am good at. So I never wanted to be seen as the girl that does posing. But you can't have both things not work together. If I want to grow my posing business and the brand of myself, I can't not want to be seen as the girl that does posing, and I can be seen as the girl that does posing and grow my business along with everything else as people get to know me. So I think that's what will be different and shown is, I didn't want to just post posing on my personal account because I'm like, I don't want people to get bombarded with my posing on my personal account. That's why I have my business account. But it is a thing that I do, and it is not necessarily who I am, but it is one of the things that I do, and it is my business, and everything else about me will show through me as a posing coach, and like, I'm okay with that. So those are the differences that I think that people will see on my social media. It's kind of the same thing, with bodybuilding. Like, I talked about this before, and then listening to other people talk about bodybuilding. Like, yeah, bodybuilding is a hobby. Bodybuilding is something that I like to do. It's not 100% who I am, but it is in a way because it's a part of my life. Like, I personally competing in bodybuilding because it was already a part of my life. I was already doing it, so why not showcase this as, why not compete in the thing that I'm already doing, meal prepping, working out, caring about, my health and stuff like that. And getting bodybuilding is an extreme sport, but I'm already doing other things, so why not do it on the competitive side? So, hope all this makes sense. So that's kind of, I think, the differences that you will see on my social media. It's not necessarily going to be a physical framework in terms of, all my clips are going to have this particular thing. Like, and that's what I was focusing on my business account. That's the things that I thought that I needed to do to grow my account to attract followers. You know, I had to have like my business name, my comparisons had to have this cute little, like the boxes had to be these colors, because those are the accounts that I was seeing at the time when I first started my business account, and I thought it had to be like that. But then I also have to realize, as I was reading a content creator's page, and I understand 100% what he said. He's like, nurses are not content creators. You know, educators are not content creators. Me as a posing coach, I'm not a content creator. I'm a posing coach that creates content. I'm a bodybuilder that creates content. And I think the problem that I was probably struggling with before when focusing, and that's why it became exhausting in doing it, was I was trying to be a content creator for more clients instead of just being a posing coach and sharing my experience and sharing my tips and things like that. A posing coach that's creating content, and it's way different than a content creator. I'm not trying to be a content creator, but I do want to create content for bodybuilding, content for posing, content for future products that I'm going to put out. But who I am is Mini Beast Tony, who is a posing coach, so who is a bodybuilder, who is, you know, a federal employee or whatever, you know. So it's like I have all these aspects of me. I won't get lost because I'm focusing on building my posing clientele, which is going to put me in a space to continue to do what I want, which is own a gym, which is all the things, etc. So it was like, while I say in the beginning, like, you know, when you say what I ordered, what I purchased versus what I got what I purchased that was tailored to what I needed, and I am grateful for that, because what I thought I was getting is what I thought I knew, and it's not. I've been in this situation before where, like, my LLC, you know, I paid my tax lady to do my LLC for me, and you know, a lot of people are like, yeah, you can do your own LLC, and I get it, but I also have to realize, my best friend told me, like, bitch, you do not have a 9-to-5. You work a crazy amount of hours, and you have a side job, and you're doing this, and you're doing that, and you're doing that. Like, don't feel bad because you're not on the timeline that you thought you should have been on. So when it came to my LLC, it was like, the reason why I paid my tax girl to purchase it, and she made this point, it's like, yeah, I could go do it on my own, but one, I watched my wife do it on her own, and I watched my sister do it on her own, and it's nothing wrong with what they did, but one, they had the time to do all the ins and outs, and they still missed stuff. Like, my tax girl, that's her thing, and paying her the extra couple of $100 that it would have, that couple $100 more for all the legwork that she did, like, it was worth it to make sure I'm not upside down in some bullshit. So same thing with my trademark. I've been following this lady for a while, seeing her brand, seeing her business. Well, she's a lawyer, and you know, yeah, I could go find my own trademark, but all of the classes and stuff, the Zoom classes and YouTubes and stuff that I've looked at, not YouTubes, social media things that I've looked at with her, it's like, this package does all these things, or I can spend 1,700 million hours trying to figure it out. And I am more than capable of research and doing this stuff. Like, I love research, but when it comes to stuff like that, it's gonna take me way more time because my time is limited, and I have to be real with myself on that. My time is limited. So all that to say is, I got my shit together, and I'm coming full force with my business because I am done playing around with myself. But yeah, so it's Friday. I'm headed to work. A big portion of my job have been out in Cali for the last 2 weeks, and I feel like I'm screaming, and I know you can hear me, but I feel like
Can I be your star tonight?
so they're coming back this weekend.
You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't want
I'm also on the side hustle that I cannot work this Hey y'all, hey. It is such an incredible day outside today. But sis has to go to work. I had to call off a side job to go to main job because we have some stuff going on today. And this is why it's time to let go side job because, you know, I want my weekends back to focus on my business, to build the brand, to have the freedom. Yeah, you know, it was a nice run. Served its purpose. It's cool. Now, if side job puts me on seasonal, I might stay. But if not, I am worried about it because I know my business is going to give everything that I needed to give. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This week's YouTube was pretty much trash. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out here, but we have a way forward. We have a way forward. Working with my social media sis, and you know, all the things have been thinking. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but I will tell you, you know, I feel like sometimes we always say, hold on, I gotta plug this in. Sometimes when we're doing the things and we're, you know, doing the planning and the manifesting and all the things, we always say, man, I wish I would have done this at whatever time. But time and time again, I continue to realize that at the end of the day, the day's gonna end. But at the end of the day, everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Everything happens when you're ready for it to happen. The things have already been in place. God's just waiting on you to get your shit together. So there's so many times things, you know, even in bodybuilding, I'm like, man, if I would have started bodybuilding like in my mid-20s, you know, where would I be now? But no, I feel like if I would have started bodybuilding in my mid-20s, no, ain't no way. I knew how I was in my mid-20s, and child, please. So that's kind of how I feel about my business. Sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I had the knowledge that I have now. But the thing is, I actually feel like I had the knowledge, but I wasn't in a place where it was time for me to do that. So yeah, you know, and we have to stop doing that to ourselves. We have to stop. And I am in that space where I've stopped doing that, but I still sometimes look back like, dang, if I would have just started this 10 years ago. But no, the things that I was doing 10 years ago is put me in the place of where I am now to be able to do this now. So, you know, everything happens when it's supposed to, and we really have to trust that it happens when it needs to happen for us. And you know, our life plan is already set. It's out there. It's already set and done. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close y'all out here. What's to come is obviously weekly vlogs, how we already talked about. I have 2 more videos to upload, or maybe just 1 more video to upload. That's gonna go up on Sunday, and then I probably will do this one right after and give like 2 videos a week, and then get back on track of my video. I'm trying to just be 1 week behind, and then in the midst of that, I'll be uploading probably like 5-minute videos, tips and tricks and the things, and full day of eating and all the things, and posing things and stuff like that, you know, because that's a part of my life as well. So yeah, I'm so excited, y'all. All right, holler back.